The African Action Congress Party (AAC) presidential candidate Omoyele Sowore has been slammed by many Nigerians for disrespecting the Catholic Bishop of Sokoto Diocese, Matthew Kukah. Nigerian news reports that in a photo making the rounds online, Sowore is seen placing his leg on a platform the clergyman was sitting on. He placed his leg, you can see from that picture. Okay, some people will ask you or ask what is wrong with that. Such an act is considered poor etiquette, okay? However, it could be an oversight on the part of Sowore. Reacting, many Nigerians blasted Sowore, saying he has no respect for Kukah and cannot serve as a local government chairman or a governor of his state. Okay, it is not just disrespectful, he really enjoys showing his disrespect, insult, and with anybody that disagrees. Oga, show some respect, put your leg down, please. Are you telling me something that has already been done? Simple life's etiquette. Do not keep your legs on another man's furniture. Sowore cannot keep. Sowore lacks even the commonest basic to lead a house fellowship. Sowore had no respect for Bishop Kukah. For Sowore to place his legs on the platform where the bishop is sitting shows that Sowore has a problem with attitudes and character. Sowore cannot be a local government chairman, talk less of becoming a governor of a state. Shame. We're not making excuses for anyone, but it could have been an oversight. Yeah, Sowore lacks manners. That is a known fact. Normally, Sowore not out, but again, Bishop doesn't even look like he was frowning. Everybody has a different opinion to this. So, some say it is disrespectful. Simple etiquette, he couldn't even learn. Is he trained? That is the people that are glamoring to rule Nigeria. Forget age, educational qualification, civilization. An untrained person remains untrained. Yeah, on point. You can see how such attitude and character got one of his friends in a bed to jail for contempt. Sowore is arrogant man by nature. Everybody's seen this. At times, they always say action speaks louder than voice. The way you carry yourself, the way you talk things, the way it goes a long way. And that's why it is not always good to quickly judge people or to quickly assess people whether the person is wrong or not. You need to give the person a longer time and begin to watch. I think some people might really understand it. And somebody was telling me that this issue of Obi, and it really will bring Obi into limelight, that this issue of Obi is because we have a lot of people that are really doing so badly, that in a sane environment we are supposed to be having like people like somebody like or people like Peter Obi. Then we begin to select. So maybe some people might say, oh no, Peter Obi might not even be the best person or whatever, but because of the people that he's running with, you just quickly write those ones off, that all these ones forget it. And it now becomes it's just like a town of a blind person, somebody who has a one eye is a king. So if we have people like Peter Obi who are contesting, the bar will be so high that we say, oh no, we just have to select the best of the best. So I think that is what it's bringing me to the knowledge of this. Or you might say, oh, Sowore is a good person. If you bring him, just bring him with somebody like try to align him with somebody like Peter Obi. And I think in 2019 a lot of people came out, a lot of young people came out. I think a fella Drotoye and this other guy Fasao, I've forgotten his first name. His first name is a very popular name, but I've forgotten before. Sir, all of them, they came out, and you could see that no, the competition is going to be high because these guys are good. Even Sowore was among them. Even Ezekosili was among them. These guys are good. Even Hekis Limohalu was one of the people that came out in 2019. These guys, all of them, where then you begin to select. Oh, which one am I going to think? Oh, which one is the best? So those are the kind of people who really want to be seen, in our political space, not those who are really with a questionable character. And maybe some of them, people now say, okay, even if you say Peter B is not even the right person, or maybe he's not a perfect, but you now say, okay, out of the evil people, that at least his own evil is lesser because he can't say, oh, somebody is perfect or not. So we need to have people like that so that this bar will be so high. But as we speak now, the bar is so low. When you talk of integrity, when you talk about a all-round knowledge, the bar is low. Well, my brother, why always bring in your Igbo matter when nobody talks about the Igbos now? Later, they say na Igbo don't they have a respect for elders? Hey, this must be said now because this must be said. You can't deny that. And if we cannot be comparing, that means we are going nowhere. If he's a Catholic, he would have understood that it is wrong to stand in that position before a holy father. Let us forgive him, for he knows not what he has done. It's not even about it. People are not even talking about the respect to the man of God, maybe spiritual respect, but etiquette, doing the right thing. Well, what do you mean by a holy father? Are you on serious? God is the only holy being. No matter is holy. He doesn't even have a he doesn't even have to be a Catholic to understand. So etiquette, that is exactly what we are talking about. While interacting with people in public, especially the elderly ones. The guy really goofed. Even if he's not an elderly one, etiquette, there are some things that are supposed to be done. There's some things that are need to be put in proper perspective. If truly he did that to his lordship, it is an outright disrespect and pride. It's not even because of the man is a bishop or whatever, but trying to do things etiquette. When you go to this particular place, this is how you behave, this is how you not to behave. That is exactly what we are talking about. No be today now, the guy is so full of himself, arrogant, pompous, and disrespectful. All evidence of poor home training and upbringing. I think there's something like this is not the first time we are hearing this kind of a thing. I remember too, I remember he went to the Ooni of Ife. There was something that a lot of people said concerning that also, that whether he didn't greet the monarch the way he ought to greet the monarch. I don't understand whether he was asked to go out. I can't remember. If you remember, please let us know in the comment section. Your belief is with you, Catholic, not all people. And besides, the man of God never complained. No, he doesn't even need to complain. He doesn't need to complain. May not be intention. He may not have even be conscious of it. I'm sure he will be surprised seeing it on social media. Why are you defending him? Of course, you don't just say, he might not know, so we are still learning. He might not know that. Maybe with that, unless if he comes out and say, oh, it doesn't matter. What do you mean? You cannot say, oh, why is doing this? So, for the benefit of doubt, you don't just have to give it to him. If he sees it, let's know at least respect your elder. Did you see Charlie Boy sitting on the ground while with OBJ, bending down while with Obi? It is innate intentions that defines a humble person. Why people like Peter Obi was kneeling for the young Olu of Warri, and untrained youth like Sowore is disrespecting the 70-year-old cleric. So guys, let's hear your opinion and have your take on this.